Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So I have a male figure who's shown up here, and he is greatly burdened. Okay, so if you are male, this would be you. And if not, this is most likely the other person's energy. And so this male is greatly burdened by something most likely that has happened in the past. The male figure would be asking themselves a lot of questions. You know, where have I been? Where am I now? Why am I here? What do I want? Where am I going? The cross is suffering and pain, sacrifice. It's not just about minor or short-term troubles. It's about long-term damage, emotional burdens, scars that really don't heal easily. It's the things that stay with you and the things you've had to leave behind. It is the emotional baggage that you carry, the marks left on your psyche by painful experiences throughout your life. So this person is thinking back to a particular experience because they're very burdened by what happened between you. Let me see. They could be with the cross. It could be that you cross paths somehow, maybe even online. It talks about somebody who keeps returning to you in life, or I mean, it doesn't have to be a person, could be a situation. It could be that it could be a memory that's haunting you, that keeps coming back and keeps returning to you. Why? Because there's something unfinished there that perhaps this person needs to do. And maybe this thing that keeps coming back to them is what is causing them to stop and ask all of these questions. Whatever it is, there's a lot of insecurities and anxieties surrounding it. And it's something that this person most likely has been running from, avoiding to look at. The fact that the cross is here, and it is in front of this person, so it's something that they are going to have to face up to or look at in the very near future. It could be happening now as this reading is happening. Because whatever it is needs to be dealt with. To lighten their load. They're weighed down. There's an anchor here, and it's falling into the water. I feel like this is something that makes them very emotional with the anchor. It speaks to feeling weighed down. It speaks to somebody's insecurities. This can be something that is deeply rooted within them. That maybe it's something that has been keeping them immobilized. Your readings are always so interesting. I can't believe it. But interestingly enough, oh my goodness, we have the spider. This is somebody who could be waiting for someone, something, maybe, or planning something. Um, because this could be weaving a plan, you know. Uh, it can indicate that it's time to be aware of your responsibility for the creations in your life. Or, oh, interestingly enough, coming with the man and the cross, or for your current circumstances, okay? Because your current circumstances are the direct result of decisions, actions you took in the past, you or them. Well, whoever this is, this male. So this person, this card is telling this person, and so is the cross, really, that you may need to rethink an issue to try to find a solution. You need to remember, whoever you are, that you are the architect of your own happiness and fulfillment. What life are you building? And so maybe they are asking themselves this question. It depends where they are in this energy. But one thing is for sure. Oh, this is amazing. I can't believe it. I have the King and Queen of Wands, and look how they look at each other. Look what's on the back of his chair. Oh, he's got this vision. He's alone, but he's got this vision of him and her together in the future. And she most likely is envisioning, because she is holding that sunflower, getting an offer from this person. I feel like these two people think about each other a lot. And both have very similar visions for the future. And I do feel, because they're both appearing here, they both appear here, they're always together. The same, exact same cards from a different deck, you know, the same people are appearing, and they always appear together. Now, that's just so interesting, because here we have the cat. And so this is the hunter. I feel like, in effect, okay, so we have this online, this card that speaks to things happening online, or somebody's mind being very, very busy. I feel like you guys are both maybe trying to watch the other, or you're both seeking information about each other. Why? Because, well, here we have the Emperor in the reverse. So I kind of feel like he feels like he doesn't have the power to restore this. Maybe, or maybe he doesn't know what move to make. Because in the upright, he's looking at this, what appears to be like a chessboard. And he doesn't, again, you know, see, he's trying to decide what move to make. And he does contain that wisdom, because he is holding an apple. But you have it in the reverse. I feel like he does have that wisdom. He's just maybe not applying it, or doesn't see it as of yet. So, What we have is the Lovers in reverse, which is at the root of all this is a breakup. But and well, what I feel is that first of all, it may have happened very quickly, very abruptly, and quite unexpectedly. I also feel like this person could reappear in your life in the future in the same manner, very abruptly, very suddenly. I feel like this person uh, wants to come back because he rides back, uh, and this has to do with making adjustments to heal the relationship. So adjustments are needed, uh, possibly in the mind, how they think, or something about. It could be that they didn't. First of all, they're very intense, very fiery. They wouldn't have thought about something. They would have been very quick to do something in the past. They could have heard something with the bees, or seen something, or heard something that caused all of this fighting. It looks like they may have attacked. They attacked, and you weren't expecting it. That's what it kind of feels like. Um, you have the bees, and you also have this, and they can be very similar. This Three of Coins. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, they want to come forward, um, but I feel like this could be the mind being very busy. Um, they can easily deceive themselves because of it. Imagine things uh, that aren't really there, but like it's coming from a place of fear because look at them. They're all tied up in a specific mindset that it keeps them immobilized. They can't. They want to do it, but they're so afraid. They're afraid that if they do this, that and follow their heart, because their heart definitely wants this, they're afraid it's going to blow up in their face. And this is based upon, see, there you go, that's that bad feeling, right? Based upon something that they learned, or based upon some experience that this person has had that has created that mindset of fear. And so it's like irrational thinking. Uh, some somebody somebody wants to come back. They may not see the way because the way ahead is unclear with the moon in front of them. Uh, they don't want this ending. In the past, I feel like something, they didn't want the ending. When it ended, they didn't want it to end. But something they learned about, or some news, something they learned about caused this ending. They want to come back. They don't see the way forward as of yet. But they are thinking of you, and they're remembering these are good memories. And although this thing has happened between you, that person still loves you. And they think about you a lot, believe me. There's a wall that this person created this situation. Um, Really, it has to do with their history, their past, that created, they had maybe a lot of bad experiences that created this mindset that was behind their action. Um, they may have not been very rational at the time. It's like they would have lost control and made a bad decision in the past. Well, they made a decision that to them in the moment it felt, you know, right somehow. Um, in the moment it felt right somehow, but after they realize that they lost a lot more than they bargained for here. They were angry. This was something said and done in the heat of anger, almost vengeful, like, you know. So they heard or learned something from someone. There could have been a third person involved that brought this information to that person, and they reacted. It's something that made them really upset. But you're still together. Like in the mind, like they realize what they lost here. Um, this is something that happened just like this, very quickly. And now here, because of that, it's like you guys were no longer looking at each other, but you were still connected, if you know what I mean, okay, because of that. But now we see at the heart of the reading, because here there's one, she's not looking at him, okay. Um, but here they are, they're just like looking into each other's eyes, so to speak, as you can see. Um, this could have something to do with ego, with this card being here, with pride. Somebody could be very prideful and maybe not willing to admit that they were wrong. And yet behind the scenes, there they are watching you, wishing and longing to have you back. I feel like because of bad experiences, they whatever they learned, it kind of they kind of blew and threw a wall up, so you would not have even been able to penetrate that wall. So they wouldn't have been listening. But they'd have had a lot to say, and they said it and now regret it because they said it out of anger, out of an angry place, some type of trigger that was touched by whatever this was, that was ignited, so to speak. Ignited would be a better word. They could be behind this wall, um, preparing a defense, especially with the spider there. They would be behind that wall asking themselves all of these questions. How did I get here? For God's sakes, I don't want to be here. I didn't never wanted this ending. They could be there looking at uh, where they've been, looking at their past actions, trying to figure out uh, how they got here, and what kind of life they want to build from here. It's I think it's when they find all of their answers to the questions they're asking, and when they're really, really ready to face something they've been avoiding, is when that wall comes down. And so here we have the birds. The, the first thing I'm seeing is the birds and the bees. Well, uh, it is what it is what they want. They do. They want to get back together with you. They want that. That's what's in their heart. It's what they want. I mean, pride, yeah, it's a good thing, but I mean, too much of it can be a bad thing. In this case, there could be too much. There's that need to really, the ego is at play here. Um, and and so they want to have this meeting with you. Um, it's what they want, and maybe they are waiting for that right moment. You know, maybe they don't feel like they have the all the answers, because we have the hermit here, and he is looking back to get wisdom here in order to have this rebirth, or start this, to have this restart here in the future, to have this conversation that really so badly needs to be had. There needs to be communication between you two. You both want it. I see it. Somebody, somebody could be being very stubborn, or I mean, it could be that they just have some really deeply rooted insecurities, and they really need to look at those, where they came from, and that is being really highlighted here in this reading through the cross and through the spider, you know. So they have to ask themselves some very hard questions. They have to look back at something that is very painful, that they've been avoiding to look at. Change is needed, and they have to look back there if they want to make these changes. And it's not always easy, and it is sometimes painful, but in the end it will release them from that energy. It will release them from that. And allow for this fresh start, allows for this clarity. They know the way here in the future to escape this situation. Why? Because they looked back. And why? Because they're honest about what they're seeing back there. And so I feel like there is definitely communication here in the future. And we have the bridge. Oh my God. We have the ring under it. God. So here we have this bridge. And the bridge is indicating a person, a place. It could be a point in time. So this bridge could be appearing to help this person to go back to that point in time to be able to free themselves from whatever's holding them back, because it helps people to overcome obstacles. Okay. It creates new opportunities. It assists whomever this is. It will assist you to getting to the desired destination. You will be led. You will be shown the way. This whatever's been haunting you, it's like I said, it's coming or keeps coming back for a reason. It's because you need to look at it. There's something there that's unfinished that's keeping you here. And you need to release that so that you can be free to open your heart to love again. And the bridge is going to help you, assist you to do that. You or them, whoever this is for. This bridge is going to shorten the distance. Okay, just let me get these cards. It is going to shorten the distance between these two people who want to be together so badly, you know. The bridge is going to help them to do that. Here's the commitment, the ring. This is this person or this, you guys keep crossing paths for a reason. I feel like you're meant to be together, and I feel like all the signs are being presented for this to happen. The wisdom is there. The owls show. They light the way through the dark, so they lend you their eyes to see through the dark, you or them. That will allow this to happen, this reconciliation, or this. But first, before that reconciliation can happen, they must be brought back to that point in time, which is what the bridge is there to assist them to do. After that, then the longing. Okay, the wish. Once they do that, it just opens the door to opportunity. If you keep hitting brick walls, the labyrinth says, go back to the start and take a new path. Take a path you've never taken before. A whole brand new approach to something. It's how you get out of the maze. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.